The question has to be, we've got these noises coming out, but, could we say that the tech crackdown instituted by Beijing is over with?
I guess we've been seeing some positive signs over the last few months. For example, Tencent having their new games approved after nearly a year without new gaming licenses. Didi also having its app returned to mainland app stores after going through its requisite, regulatory hurdles. But the problem is no one knows how long this regulatory softening will actually last and whether it will outlast the post-COVID-0 pandemic recovery period.
Yeah, especially if things start picking up in a big way. What's the sentiment on the ground? You talk to a lot of VCs, investors, entrepreneurs out there. What are they saying about it?
I think there's still a lot of uncertainty that persists in China's tech circles. So while there is a little bit of cautious optimism after COVID-0, 3 years of strict controls, now people can travel and start to meet people again. But there's still a lot of concern that the regulatory risks are still there. And so this was highlighted particularly by Baofan's disappearance, very high profile, someone who's been involved in a lot of major tech deals. So tech investors are still a little bit in a wait and see mode.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got all these concerns out there. So the question has to be, are investors, entrepreneurs likely to get their mojo back, as it were?
The animal spirits, so to speak.
Right, yeah. Exactly. But I think something that we are seeing is there is some optimism in specific circles. For example, AI. With ChatGPT, such a global sensation, there is some money being poured into sectors that maybe Beijing has already given its blessing to, or it seemed to be critically important for China's national strategy.